All right, Virgo. This is Moonshine Goddess coming to you with your general love reading for the end of April 2017. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to try to get some guidance. Regarding love. Try to get some positive communication and bring some harmony into our situations. Like the previous readings, I'm going to bring up Mercury retrograde. Yes, I am. I'm going to bring it up because that's the time that we're in right now, up until about May the 3rd, and then we have that shadow period that follows right after. But yeah, right now, communication is a little wacky. So, if things aren't working out right now, just understand what time you're in and have some patience. Wait until after Mercury retrograde and see how things pan out. But yeah, the goal is to get some good guidance on what to do for the end of April 2017 regarding love, whether you're dating, married, or whatever situation you're in. And it's not gender specific. I know sometimes I can say he. I think that just comes natural because I'm a woman and I date men. So I think that it just comes natural that I just say, he. But it could be for woman, woman, man, man. It's not gender specific. And I hope that this message resonates with you. So make sure you share with your other Virgo friends, because even though it might not resonate with you, it might resonate with one of them. So just keep that in mind. And it's all about learning the lessons that we need to learn, getting the healing that we need to get so we can fulfill our purpose here on this earth. Fulfill our purpose, yes, here on this earth. And get healing. Because if you don't get healing, and in this microwavable society, people just date back to back to back. And I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those people as well. But then I was saying, man, I'm not getting the lesson. Why the same thing keep happening to me? That's because I didn't sit down with myself and evaluate the situation and heal. And I was blaming others for what I was going through. We have to try to shy away from that, because most of the time we're going through something because of something that we're allowing or something that we're doing. So we have to get to a place where we know how to sit down with ourselves and be real with ourselves. And don't be afraid to get guidance. Some people, especially in my community, the Black community, they shun upon all different types of things. Counseling, astrology, they think it's like the devil's work or something. How in the world could it be the devil's work if we're trying to get healing and we're trying to give good guidance? So I don't even want to start on that. But yes, please share with your other Virgo friends. Comment, let me know if this message resonates with you. And don't forget to subscribe. All you have to do is click on the subscribe. I cannot talk today. All you have to do is click on the subscribe button and press the bell so you can get the future general love readings. So I just shuffle until spirit yanks the card out my hand. Some people just, they use their intuition, but I find that it's better for me to just continue to shuffle until the card comes out, until it feels it needs to come out. And sometimes it takes a while. So if you want to, you can go ahead and fast forward. I see why some people go ahead and I see why some people go ahead and shuffle the cards, lay them out, and then read them to you. People don't understand how much work this entails. It takes a lot, and it's a lot of cleansing, because you don't want any of the energy from a previous reading to come into this new reading. There's too many cards. So I just want to put the cards out there, read the story, and see if I could possibly help. Sometimes I need help. I don't know it all. None of us do. So, but like I said, please comment and let me know if this message resonates with you. And I do want to call on Spirit Archangel Raquel for effective communication and help regarding us making sure that we have harmonious relationships. And if we don't have harmonious relationships, the steps that we can take to make those relationships harmonious. Help us to use our intuition and to look at both perspectives, both sides of the story. Our side, their side, and to always dig a little deeper. Spirit, Archangel Raquel, please help us with effective communication and giving us tips and guidance on how we could have harmonious relationships. And sometimes love's, when you hear love, all you think about is a significant other. But sometimes it could be our children, our parents, cousins, friends. That speaks to love too. But for the most part, we want to see what's going on with these significant others. But if it does apply to you in a different way, that's okay too. That is okay too. So, and I might read my cards a little different. You guys, I've noticed that. And I've read the book and everything, but it's just not how I read the cards. Like, it's not what Spirit tells me. And I have to listen to Spirit. But I love these cards because they are perfect guidance, But I have to stay true to Spirit and what Spirit wants to tell you guys. So I'm pulling an extra card. And then we're going to see what's at the bottom of the deck. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers in reverse. All right, Virgo, the Lovers in reverse. Okay, give me a moment to kind of look at the cards and see what we come up with. I did pull an extra card for the future for you guys because I felt like we needed an extra card to complete the story. So how I like to read my cards is past, future, foundation, bottom of the deck, foundation, or, the major situation at hand. And you got the Lovers in reverse. But as far as the death card, people see the death card and they're like, oh my gosh, I got the death card. It doesn't speak. I mean, it does speak to death, but in your situation, it does not speak to death, But it's like the ending of a situation in the past. It was some things, probably some patterns or some habits that you knew you had to get rid of because it was not serving a purpose in your life. So, we all have those moments where we have habits and, man, things that we have to get rid of because it serves no purpose. And honestly, if you're doing anything like taking drugs or, smoking or anything like that, really in the long run, that does, bring medical complications in your life. So if you do have some of those things, I'm not saying quit cold turkey, which that is possible, but try your best to watch your patterns. And then sometimes our patterns and habits bring about other things. So keep that in mind as well. Because if you're drinking, If you're doing drugs, most of the time you're doing other things while you are intoxicated that can be like reckless behavior, you know. And you don't even only have to be addicted to drugs and liquor and stuff like that. You could be addicted to other things too. Addicted to sex. You could be addicted to spending money, like you very, very like free with your money. You know, start paying attention to your patterns and try to break some of those patterns that are not serving you. Then we have the judgment card. So there was a decision that was made. There was a decision that was made that needed to be made for some reason. I don't know the details, but maybe that has to, hand in hand. Maybe you had to make this decision, getting rid of something, the high priestess, and you used your intuition to do it as well. So it might have not been a clear thing, but something didn't feel right in your spirit. So you had to let something or someone go. I believe someone. I honestly believe someone, because this is a love reading, a general love reading, Virgo. Then we have the Six of Pentacles. Upright, it means an equal give and take situation. But in the reverse, this means that you was in a situation where either you were giving more or your partner was giving more. Or in the marriage or when you were dating or whatever, somebody was giving more than the other. And like I always say, that's not fair. You know, I mean, you only can talk to somebody so much because, when you're dealing with a situation like this and you know that you're giving more than that person, most of the time we have that talk like, look, I'm calling you more than you calling me. I'm making an effort more than you're making an effort. So do you not have a genuine interest in me, or what is it? That's what I would ask, but like I said, this speaks to your past, but in your future, I see you're moving on, destiny and fate, moving on, moving on from this situation. Most likely, in most cases, you are moving on from this situation. And I say that too because we got the lovers in reverse. We have the lovers in reverse. So, and then I think you're moving on, but I think you're going to kind of be in isolation. Probably from that person. I believe that you still want that person to be a friend. I feel like you're still hanging out with your family and you're still hanging out with your close friends, but I think like anybody besides that, you're not hanging with them. I think this person, you want to be friends with them, but you know that you can't do the same things with them anymore because you don't want to bring about any false hope because you moved on from the situation. And then I feel like you have some type of communication coming in but with the Page of Wands. And the Sun brings light on everything. So maybe there was some messages that came in regarding this past situation. And you were like, I was right. Because you use your intuition, right? You was like, I was right about this situation. I was right about this person. And you know that you made the right decision. So you were like, no, don't want that situation anymore. And also you're like, still getting good sleep at night. You're not like crying and depressed and stuff like that. So, I mean, that's good. All I can say is don't be too harsh, you know, if you do have to move on from somebody. Explain the situation to them. Help them. How can I say this? Help them learn. Help them heal. You know, try your best to explain to them thoroughly what happened and why you're not feeling them no more and why you don't want to hang with them anymore. You know, And then explain to them the messages that came in. See, and you use your intuition, which is very good. Keep using your intuition, Virgo. Keep using your intuition. But like I said, I don't see that you are just, because the upright, it's like you cannot sleep at night. It's bad. But you're like, okay, this happened. I understand why it happened. I'm happy I used my intuition because these messages came in. But at the same time, the Page of Wands, make sure that it's a reliable resource. Make sure it's a reliable resource. Check up on it. Background check. Something. Check up on it. And then you got the Lovers in reverse. But I see the Sun. I see that you'll be okay. You're moving on. You're going to have fun in your life. Look at how this child is on this horse. He having the time of his life. That's what you're going to do. You're going to have the time of your life. You probably going to be thinking about your money. You're going to try to find somebody that's going to give you that equal give and take, not just take. And this could be vice versa, you guys. This could be the person that you're dealing with. Maybe they feeling like this. But honestly and truthfully, I feel like it's catered more towards you guys. I think that y'all are feeling like this. I think that you knew you had to end this situation because it wasn't going to be good. So you made a decision by using your intuition about this uneven give and take. So you decided to move on from this situation. Hopefully you did not like go off or go on a tangent. Just state the facts. State the facts and move on. Because we do not want to bring bad karma on ourselves because how we treat people. And this person probably does not know. This person probably does not know how to give equal and take. A lot of people do things because of patterns and what they were used to and what they seen as children, you know. So keep that in mind. That person probably didn't, but I don't think that you want to sit around and wait and try to teach them either. I think you want to find somebody that's I think you want to find somebody that already knows the importance of equal give and take. Because when you don't have equal give and take, it brings about some bad situations. But like I say, remember this card. Look at that child on that horse. Live your life. Be happy. That person probably taught you a lesson. And I think this was the lesson. We need to make that upright. I think this was the lesson. But you did use your intuition, which is good. But as we get older and as we evolve, we continue to learn. So, all right, Virgo, that is your reading. Make sure you like, share with your other Virgo friends, comment, let me know if it resonated with you. And make sure you subscribe. Just press the button, press the bell button also. I'm saying press. I mean click on the subscribe button and click on the bell button so you can get the future general love readings. I'm thinking about doing beginning, mid, and end monthly, and then I'll probably go into weekly depending on, how everything goes and if time permits. But I hope you like this reading and welcome to my channel. Make sure you subscribe. And also in the description box, if you want a personal reading, just email me and I will make time to do a person because we all need guidance. We all need spirit to help us. I always ask for help from the spirits, ask for guidance, always go within. All right, Virgo, hope you liked your reading. Blessings, love, and light.